Welcome, this is Keita.
And I am Lorianne.
And you're listening to Anxiety is a Mother.
Season 3, motherfucking episode 1.
Can you believe it's been season 3? Like,
I
we
really
just started.
We did not know what the fuck we doing.
I was just about to say, not having an ounce of a clue what we were doing. How did we get here?
I don't know. One day at a time, one step at a time, not quitting.
And Googling and YouTubing and asking people. Yeah. It was a whole bunch of figuring shit out.
And we got our band and like, I'm in my new place.
Official a little bit.
Yes,
congratulations, Miss Bougie downtown.
Yeah, girl. They evict me next month.
But life has been good. That's great. What have we been up to?
What have you been up to?
Next, I'm glad you asked. Let me share. So the biggest thing I feel like is I launched Energies. I finally launched Energies, my baby. Round of applause. Insert clap. Applause.
Right.
Yeah, so a little bit about Energies. Energies is an essential body care line that promotes inner wellness, peace, health, and it's all about good energy, good vibes. So all of our products have essential oils, we have sugar scrubs, body butters, all of those essential oils that's like super calming and relaxing. Because for me, why I wanted to start it is, on those days when you're just in darkness and struggling and don't want to get out of bed and you just need a little For me, my and my push would be to, take a nice bath, take a nice shower, and just wake myself up. Or using different like body butters or body oils that really just smell good. Because I feel like when you take a bath, you clean yourself up, you smell good, you put some clothes on, you look good, you feel good. So I wanted to start their clothing lines coming next.
Okay.
But we're gonna start with the feel good, the smell good first. So that's all Energies is giving. Check out Energies, INNERGIES.net.
When you first launched, I bought a whole lot of stuff, and it took me a few weeks before I actually used it because I'm just so used to support. And when I used it, I'm like, that shit actually good.
Because you called me like, oh, it's actually good. Like, bitch, I'm sure. Like, what? Y'all, the shade.
And I didn't mean it like that, but I don't know. Damn, it is kind of fucked up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I guess I was just like, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't mean it like that. I guess I was just like, you support your friends and family, like you just expect it to be good, but it's like when it was great, it was like, oh, like you really got something on your hand. Like I'm proud of you from the name, I think. And that's something, I'm big on, like just being intentional with the name. Like you kept everything a secret from us too. So when I saw everything and saw how it was laid out, and then the product was good, it was like, okay, sis, like, okay.
Yeah, and I kept it a secret not because I didn't want to share, but because you know how when you really like something and you're set on it versus if it's a name of something or like just a color scheme, I don't know, whatever, and you ask an opinion of someone and they give you their opinion and it's not aligned with yours and what you wanted to hear, and so it can really like disturb you, and it kind of like, okay, am I like, should I not do this now? So I didn't want that. I wanted to really trust my gut and go with what I wanted to do and my vision, and then put it out there and see what everybody does. And then what was really refreshing, and I still get to this day, is a lot of people hit me up or DM me or email me and they're like, oh my God, I love this. It's giving this vibe or it's giving that, and they'll say whatever was my intention. Girl, I tell you, I just start crying because it's like I really stood my ground on it. I did what I wanted to do, and people really see it and they get it, and it's like I love that. So that's the most rewarding thing.
Yeah, branding is top notch.
It is.
What else you got going?
Oh gosh, I feel like there's so much going. Like I said, Energies clothing line is coming next, so I'm really working on that a lot. We have a big announcement that I'm working on for is a partnership with Anxiety is a Mother and Energies and a couple of our good friends that I'm partnering with. So that's coming into.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Baby, you don't need to.
I mean, we got so much.
We don't tell everybody everything.
That's
you gotta, sit on it. But that's coming, and but everything that I am doing and focused on is all about bettering self, mental wellness, keys. Baby, I have been drinking my water and minding my business all right. Like, and making my money. That's it. Loving my family. That's it. Like, that's all that matters. All the other negative vibes, energy, gossip, talking and discussing people, like, no time for that at all. So, yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming. I know personally I do. I know you too, girl. Yeah. You've been out here
in these streets.
You really have.
Yeah, I have.
You really have. I heard you was going on tour and.
Girl, sometimes I be talking. I'll be like, who do I think I am?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I am.
But I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Honey, I'm walking in my purpose. So every day is something new. I surprise myself every day with the things that I am capable of. I just love that I'm able to like see how my walk and my purpose is affecting other people. And I think that's the greatest reward. It has nothing to do with validation. It's more so my hard work has actually manifested into a ripple effect to make other people want to do. Because if Keita can do, why can't I? Because you can. Because I did, and I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to do so. Yes, you can. I launched a new business. I don't know if I really talked about it like that before we ended season 2. I probably should have listened to season 2 before we went into season 3.
What we talked about when we wrapped.
I don't know. But so I launched a new business. It's my 3rd business, Pretty Rose. Pretty Rose is a premium. Yes, thank you. It is a premium pink pre-roll comb. We cater to the feminist smoker, roll up in luxury.
Yes,
so pretty much I created Pretty Rose because, of course, I was no longer at my 9 to 5, so sis can do what she wants.
That part.
So I like to smoke my flower and herbs and things, but I can't roll to save my life. Like, I can't fucking roll to save my life. So I was sitting there one day smoking another brand's combs, and I'm just looking at it, and then I just had this whole vision, and I'm like, this shit looks so boring, it's basic, it's brown. I'm like, what if I came up with something that was feminine and pink and powerful? And then I told one of my cousins, and she actually found a similar brand out there like that. And I'm like, oh, damn, this is dope. So this is a thing. Like, so I'm not going to act like I was the first brand that come out with pink combs, but can't nobody do what I can do.
Exactly.
Like I can do.
And can I just say on that point, it's such an empowering moment. The moment you realize you can do anything you put your mind to. Like, and you're no longer afraid to, even though you might have a little like,
yeah.
But like knowing I can actually do this. Oh, that's a moment.
Yeah, so ZZ's is doing amazing. We just made our 1-year anniversary.
Yes.
On my birthday, November 2nd, I turned 33. You know, I like to like double up on like things. Yeah, I'm like, you know, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? So it's my birthday and launched ZZ. So then it made 1 year on my birthday, so it just made it extra like extra lit. Yeah, so we're on break right now since it is kind of winter, whatever, fall time, but we are still accepting private bookings. So you guys are more than welcome to book us, but we ain't moving into that shit clear. So yeah, but hit us up. Oh, I made the lit list in Dallas. My friends will never live that down. So the Dallas Weekly, they honored a few women veterans and they named it the lit list, and I was on there.
It's so fitting.
It is. Like, I was so fucking honored because I stay lit, figuratively and literally. No, I'm just kidding. We really have not given a whole lot of energy to anxiety as a mother.
We were on a break.
Yeah, we was on a break. We was on a big break. Like, but thank y'all for not unfollowing us on social media.
For not unsubscribing.
Yes.
But you know, the listen still continues. The new followers still come. Like, it still happens. I feel like God's plan cannot just be stopped.
Yeah, it can't be stopped.
Like break.
Yeah, so, and I feel like we still gave it a little energy. Like, I still was wearing anxiety and some other stuff all the time. So people are still getting plugged in when you just walking down the street.
And people share us and tell people
all the time.
All the time. But I think it's important to detach sometimes and just truly take a break, to listen to your body, to rest, to do the things you need to do. I try to make sure I balance it though without getting too lazy and actually just taking a break, like finding that perfect balance.
Yeah.
But yes, stepping away, taking a break, shutting down sometime. It's necessary.
It is necessary.
Needed. But and with that said, so how have you been balancing and taking care of your mental health?
Being comfortable with letting ZZ's take a break and not feeling like I had to keep going.
Right.
I was launching Pretty Rose, and I've always heard people say, because of course, you know, ultimately, Anxiety as a Mother, and then the other two businesses I have been building these for the past 2 or 3 years. That's a lot of work.
Right.
You know, that's a whole lot of work. And I always heard people say, like, it's hard to spread your energy. Like, you have to give energy to things in order for it to flourish. So I feel like me, you know, choosing to take a break from ZZ's, of course, you can still privately book us. We'll definitely do those because it's not going to be as much as just
but not every day.
Yeah, not day to day like how we was out there hustling for a whole year straight. But being comfortable with that so that I can shift my energy to Pretty Rose, because like I said, we wasn't doing a whole lot of Anxiety as a Mother stuff. So literally I was able to put all my time, my creativity and energy into Pretty Rose. And so for it to manifest into a billboard in Las Vegas, 3 billboards with 2 different designs, let me be clear.
Yes.
Like, that's an amazing feeling. And I always say, I don't do anything for human validation. But it is nice when people compliment me and they see these things, because no one knows what I had to do.
What goes into
no one knows what I had to do. Like, they see that and they're like, oh wow, like, she must got a whole lot of money. Sis did a whole lot of grinding. So, and I feel like having that billboard was kind of like my thing for me, saying, I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all better get used to this space and get used to this brand.
Right.
So that was a huge investment, but my balance, that's just how I say balance, being able to know where to shift my energy when it's needed. You see how bitches be promoting a whole lot of shit.
I mean,
I can't help myself.
Listen, there was a reason why I named my brand Energy, because I feel like it's a part of everything. Energy is in everything you do.
Everything.
You don't get up a day without putting energy into something. And it can be negative energy or it can be good energy. And I'm just in a place in my life like, why even give any time, anything? I don't have time for anything negative.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
Like, miss me. Okay. I swear.
I want you to get a shirt that says okay.
Okay.
Like, that's it.
Like,
that's the shirt.
it's something you tell me all the time. Like, you just don't, like, what was it?
So nonchalant.
I'm so nonchalant. And it's like, and it's not even that. I feel like when you've gone through really heavy stuff in your life, like that little shit, it means absolutely nothing. And not to say that everything is little shit, but it's like I always in my mind, like, I've gone through worse, I've dealt with worse. I remember being on my closet floor and able to breathe because I was crying so hard, feeling like, you know, just pain. Like you ever hurt so bad, like you feel physical pain, like your heart actually hurts.
Yes.
So when it comes to other stuff, it's like, girl, okay. Like,
but then you can't project that onto friends, though. You can't project it onto your friends, because what's big for them, you like, and it's like, well, damn, bitch, my feelings hurt.
Right. Okay, so I will say, it's like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, it's a blessing and a curse, because those close to me, and everybody, you're not the only one that has had to check me about that. But a lot of my friends, sisters, whatever, have had to check me like, damn. Like, wait a minute, just because it don't bother you, like, it should bother me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it shouldn't bother you, but it's hard for me. Because I'm like, ooh, girl, don't fuck that shit. Like, why was I like, no, bitch, go get this money. Like, fuck that stupid shit. But at the same time, you do have to be sensitive to what someone is going through. Because their journey and their path is a lot different than yours.
Right. So in your head, when you're thinking, fuck that shit, that stupid shit, that's definitely the energy you give.
I know, and I don't even be trying to. Like, I be saying it up here, but I be trying to be
It's
like,
all in the face.
"Aw."
It's all
But
in
we
the
don't get like, I'm here, like, okay, what you need to do, but listen.
I mean, it's something that we all have to work on. We all have our flaws where we lack that area where we're not granting grace.
Yeah. No, I grant grace.
No. Let me hold Pretty Rose because I feel like that was a segue for Pretty Rose. We have to grant grace. No, but I feel like it all boils down to grace. Like knowing how to handle. This is Grace, y'all, by the way. Yes, her name is Grace. I named her Grace because that's something that I want to be able to. That's a trait that I aspire to have. Because I be on some type shit. And I'm like, just having a little grace, being a little bit more understanding.
But I feel like that's something we have been able to do is acknowledge our flaws, face them, and not get defensive when we check each other on.
We might get a little defensive at first.
I mean, I don't give a fuck when you get defensive. I'm like, okay, but I said what I said. And you be like, well, what you said was some bullshit.
And what you said was
okay. Okay, and we keep going. So that's just how it is. But yeah, I feel that we are growing and evolving in our own rights.
Yeah. I just want to take a quick toast to, we've just been out here really killing the game. The fact that so many people at this point knows our name. They know Anxiety is a Mother. They know Energies and Pretty Rose and ZZ's Ice Cream Puffs. Like, bitch, we done came a long way.
And you know they think I own all of them too, right?
Can we talk about that for a second?
Please clarify. Well, let's take our toast.
Okay.
Cheers to all amazing
Cheers
things
to abundance, prosperity,
and all our business.
and rich bitch season.
It's definitely rich bitch season.
Yeah,
We're gonna get rich together.
together.
So let's clarify the businesses because people charge me up all the time. People have even tried to pay me, which I should have took that shit. People have tried to pay me for, like, did you get your money? And I'm like, for Pretty Rose, did you get your money? And I'm like, Justin, that's Akita. That's.
I'm like, who are you walking away with?
No, at one of the shops, your products. When I was in there one day. Yeah. At the Wheat Spot, by the way, in Bishop Arts, Pretty Rose is on the scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were trying to pay me for it. I'm like, oh, that's cute, and you can take care of that with her. But yeah, so people I guess they think anything that you touch or I touch, we touch.
Do it together.
And, so we jointly have Anxiety is a Mother.
And that's it.
And all
nothing else. No more. Can't do it no more.
And
that's
first of all, let's be clear, nothing else. Because listen, you have to. I feel like you can't bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
And sometimes we navigated our way because and I feel like we've talked about our path and our journey on the podcast and like having conflicts and working through them. Because it's hard when you're working and partnering with someone on something. And you have disagreements, so you have different work ethics and you do things differently. You have different visions or goals, or one may get there before the other, like in the judgment or whatever. So overcoming.
You feel like I judge you?
I feel like we judge each other.
Okay.
Let's be clear. You can't say you don't judge people. We judge people every day.
No, I was saying like in this situation. Like,
yes, definitely. Yeah. Yes, and that doesn't mean that's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't take that negatively.
Okay.
And I feel like that's something you should know about me by now. Like, I'm not a super sensitive person where I take things the wrong way or feel offended.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like I definitely.
Yeah, I do be judging you.
I know. I was not about to say no. But yeah, but we have to overcome all those things.
Yeah.
Bitch, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
We doing shit.
First of all, I realized some things about myself. I don't like running shit by nobody.
Right.
I don't like running shit by nobody.
Same.
Like, I might want some opinions and input, but ultimately my decision is my decision.
Same.
And I feel like that's another reason why we kind of took a little pause from all the other shit. Because it's like, let's just focus on some other shit.
Right. So on that point, so I remember a few months ago you called me like right after Energy's lunch, and you was like, "Damn, your branding and your posting on point with Energies. Why you don't do this shit with Anxiety is a Mother?" And you want to know why? Because I never said anything then. When I do with Energies, I don't have the weight of is someone else going to like this.
Yeah.
With this, I don't care. Like, it's freely. It's what I want to do. Like, I can do it how I want to do it and not worry about how my partner is going to feel. With Anxiety as a Mother, it's totally different.
Yeah.
So, it's just different.
Yeah.
And so, it's like, I feel like I'm more creative in a sense because of that reason.
Yeah. No, I can definitely understand. I know I'm hard to please.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Because
they didn't hear you.
Yeah, no, I am. Like, that's the thing about me. I'm very self-aware of my issues. Like, you have to, in order to heal and deal with your shit, you have to become self-aware of who you are. I'm definitely hard to please because I think I'm a visionary. So even if somebody's telling me one of their ideas, I instantly see the whole thing. I see it. So when it comes to things that I'm creating in my mind, it's just I have a certain look. And I be like, and I do have to realize, especially now that I kind of have a team, that it's okay for it not to be exactly like how the results of what somebody brings you. It's like, is it quality work? Did they still get to the solution? May not have been the way you would have wanted them to, how you would have done it, but it's still good work.
Because in my head, I feel like you can do this shit yourself. That's the kind of person.
But you can't, because you got a 9 to 5, so no, you don't feel like that. You just said that because I'm your cousin.
No, but this is the thing. I don't feel like that at work. I am not micromanaged. If I was micromanaged, I have been micromanaged before. I'm not micromanaged. I literally run my day to day how I want to. I talk to
I'm not a micromanager. It's certain things that need my approval.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't have that, and I'm not even mine. Like I don't have that at work. I really don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and I think that's another thing too, like I've been in my position for 3 years and I have that freedom, so to where I'm not constantly like, oh, I don't like this, by my boss, so I don't experience that, so like I'm not mentally in that zone. Yeah.
And see, I think it's more so because it's new companies, so a lot of it is aesthetics and how things should be, and I'm the only one who knows what these things should be. But when it comes to like maybe building, we have like a whole ZZ Pup, like whole team of this, whole team of that. Those foundational things would have already been done.
Right.
So it's more day-to-day type situations to where I'm not gonna be like, it's just gonna be what the numbers said. Like, I get that.
But it can be tense when people see things differently, and so it's just a difference.
Yeah, I'm working on my controlling ways.
Ooh, sis, work. No,
well, let me, what my list is, what a Lori shit is. I gotta scroll now.
Tell people, let's tell them. Therapy.
She's a perfect Virgo.
Virgos are the shit. Let's be clear.
Virgos don't shit. Like, cause they're perfect.
Girl, Pretty Rose is lit.
Pretty Rose is really in these streets. Like, Grace is everywhere. And I met this girl the other day that looked just like Grace.
I saw
crazy. Oh, quick story. So, I was looking at pictures of my mom. I'm gonna put it on, well, I think it's already on our Instagram, but I realized like my mom she passed away when I was 3. And I realized I have a picture of my mom standing almost in a similar pose with her like hair like that, afro, her juicy lips, you know. So I was like, dang, my mom low-key manifested herself through my logo. Like, it's crazy. I was like, that's some shit I would do from the dead. But yeah, Grace has been lit in these streets. I want to tell y'all a few of the stores that we are in. We are in 6 stores right now.
Yes.
We are in Hydro Pops in Atlanta, Georgia. That address is 1087 in Lucid Ave in Atlanta. We're also in Great Smoke in Atlanta, Georgia. That's 2790 Lakewood Ave, Southwest Street B in Atlanta. We're also in my hometown, Good Vibes.
The Pam.
Yes, the dog.
Shout out to Pam.
Yeah, shout out to Marquis who owns Good Vibes.
Shout out Marquis.
Yeah, shout out to Marquis.
Wait, did we talk about the Vote Awards?
Oh no.
We gonna circle back.
We're gonna circle back on that. So Marquis owns Good Vibes. He's the first person who gave me a chance. Thank you so much, Marquis.
Yes.
426 East Main Street in El Dorado, Arkansas. I
I
know, I said that when we first got the store. Right. We're also at the Weed Spot here in Bishop Arts in Dallas. That's 502 North Madison Ave in Dallas, Texas. They actually have a second location that's getting ready to open right around the corner from me and Deep Ellum. And then the last store that we're sold in Atlanta is Peachtree Wellness. That's 585 Memorial Drive. And then we're also in We Smoke That's 1050 North Westmoreland Road, number 124 in Dallas, Texas. So those are all the stores that we're currently sold in. And if y'all know some stores who want to carry pretty rolls, or matter of fact, scratch all that. Y'all go to y'all local stores, and if they don't carry pretty rolls, you tell them like, what's up? Like, roll up in luxury. Like, you really need pretty rolls. All natural, rice paper, natural dye, slow even burn. We lit. So what's good?
Back to the Bando Awards.
Yeah,
we hosted, and we had we didn't host, but we
partially.
Well, we did host.
Yeah.
We presented the Bando Awards, which is
the Black Outstanding Leaders and Doers
in our hometown, El Dorado, Arkansas. I think it was like right after we wrapped. So we were talking about it a little bit before season 2, and I'm sure we talked about
it. It was Juneteenth. It was Juneteenth weekend.
And it was good.
It was really good. Like, it was our first, like, big show, like, putting something together. And it really inspired me because I was like, oh, next year gonna be big lit.
Yeah.
Like, big lit.
Yeah, especially after we went to the Cosign Awards here in Dallas weeks ago.
Ooh.
Listen.
Oh, my God.
We want to step our game up.
Oh, yeah, we are. But I'm like, it might be a few years before we...
Yeah, hey, but you know, this was the 4th annual Cosign Awards.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure one wasn't like 4.
Yeah.
So everybody starts somewhere, but it's inspiring just to see. Even though this was my first time going, I saw like a picture from the third one, and baby, the third one didn't look like 4. Like, and it was nice. The venue was still nice, but it didn't look like 4. Like 4 was everything. The Hamptons venue here in Red Oak is just the bomb.
It's amazing.
Beautiful.
Waterfall, just
it's so
luxury.
I'm plugging this place with y'all. It's really beautiful. So if you're looking for a venue for anything, check the Hamptons out.
Check the price tag and tell me how much it costs.
Yeah, I'm scared to bid.
I think they sponsored.
They did. Everything was sponsored. It was just really inspirational to pay attention to everything that was going on.
Yeah.
At the events, but it was good.
It was the
really
who's of Dallas.
It was.
We got to see Didi in the morning.
We met Didi.
Yeah, we met her.
Yes.
Child.
Yeah. Oh, the crying.
I started boohoo crying. Of course, my own emotions.
I
am. I'm a sweetie. I'm softy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw Didi. I feel like there was something else we were talking about before we got into the Bando Awards.
Yeah, the Bando Awards.
Yeah, that was amazing. We had 13 or 14 categories from like best barber, best stylist, pretty much honoring the Black businesses in our hometown.
Yeah.
And for me, the most coveted award was the Hustler of the Year.
Yeah,
that was lit. That was who won? Greg.
Greg Wine, Greg Williams. Yeah. Multiple business entrepreneurs out here doing this thing. But yeah, it was really dope. So we're looking forward to the second annual because it is coming Juneteenth weekend 22.
And we're gonna be looking for sponsors for that. So
listen, y'all gotta come with it this year.
Right.
Sponsorships are going.
They was good last year.
They were really good.
Oh yeah, they were really. People were really generous.
Yeah, they were really good.
But yeah, we're really trying to level it up this year.
We are trying to level it up next year. The calendar for 22 is already done.
Oh my God, yes.
When I was saying, like, I used to play a lot about being booked and busy, but seriously now, find me a free weekend.
Yeah.
Like somebody asked me, can I do something in June next year? I got one available weekend right now. No.
Exactly.
No, when is it?
Exactly.
Like, it's been crazy.
I be offended when people be hitting me up at ZZ's like, can we book like on a Monday? Can we get you this Saturday? You really think that we probably already don't have something short notice?
God has been showing out.
I said I'm gonna have to start doing like a 2-week notice or something like that, like requiring that from my customers so they could be thinking ahead because that last minute stuff don't work for me.
But at the same time, sometimes if it aligns, it aligns.
I mean, sometimes it does just so happen to where I'm not booked.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, it is nice.
I'd rather them steal the ads.
Oh hell yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But it just be like, well, can you serve 500 people? It's like
500.
Girl, I did a 100-person event by myself at ZZ's.
Let me tell y'all. So let's talk about it. I went to help in ZZ's one day. Sis, you know how you find out shit ain't for you? But I already knew this because I don't like to cook at home. Let's normalize. I'm starting a new club.
That I don't cook.
I don't cook club, and I don't give Like, I don't care.
I
Like,
think that on the
listen,
cup.
it is not, it brings me no joy, no peace. You know, like some people go in the kitchen, they feel good, they love it, that's their free space. Like, they don't bother them, don't touch their kitchen. Baby, I don't know what's in my fridge half the time. Like, I don't. And I'm wife and I'm a mom, and I used to feel so bad.
I feel bad.
I do not.
I feel bad.
God knew he was
I can
sending
cook
me
my
a man
ass
that
off
can
and don't
cook.
want to.
I don't just, it brings me no peace. It agitates me.
Yeah. I think for me it's more so, I hate, it consumes me mentally, what am I going to cook?
It's like a task.
It drains the fuck out of me because I never know what I'm going to cook. So then I hate going to the grocery store. So it's just, I don't want to cook.
I order probably 95% of the things I need online in groceries.
That's luxury. Hey, roll up the luxury, whatever.
Yeah, I order my groceries.
Self-care.
I can't stand, I hate going. I went to the grocery store actually yesterday and I was in and out. But I will say though, every now and then I do get in the mood to cook. And I do cook probably 3 or 4 times a month.
I don't believe you.
No, maybe 3, 2.
Never done.
Like when my husband don't cook, my kids come like, so what are we ordering? Like, what y'all want?
What was that meme? What was that meme about the
Oh, it was something about some people, what was it? Something about cooking, but I make reservations. Some people make dinner, I make reservations or something else. Like, definitely me. Like, yeah, I'm good. I am good on that.
Well, this has been so fun, girl. It's good to, get our catch-up session out the way, vibe session, so that we can hit it hard. We got a lot of guests.
What are we looking forward to in just season 3?
What are you looking forward to most?
Listen, I want this season to really be about really digging deep and healing. Hearing different stories from some amazing guests. I already have a lineup.
Yes, we do.
Of guests.
We do.
I already have a lineup of guests. But yeah, just hearing some different stories from some dope Black women doing amazing things, helping heal, and just everything that we have coming in our businesses and just growing.
I loved all that. So some of the same. I'm excited for the guests for sure. Just to see like how because I don't know, I've been feeling it in my spirit for a long time that season 3 like is that season. Like of course every season is gonna get better and better and better. But I'm like season 3 feels different. Like
It
it's
does.
ready. And we still here. Y'all know how many podcasts don't make it past the 7th episode?
They don't stay consistent.
They don't make it past the 7th episode. That's why one of the other things I said, I won't agree to be on any more podcasts if they don't have over 7 episodes. You're not about to waste my time and then go ghost and we never hear from you again. And I'm like,
and you know what? Because podcasting, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of
It is a
work.
lot. So 7, it's like you make it to 7, then you probably, And here we are, season 3.
And we're doing like what,
23 episodes, I think.
Season? That's a lot, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
And then somebody be trying to do bonus episodes during the break.
I mean, yeah, we sure haven't. We got hella content though. One thing I was thinking about putting some of the voice notes that we used to send each other season 1. I saved some of those, and I almost did a bonus episode of that. And I'm like, that's funny because we send each other funny ass voice notes, and then we'll skip and be talking about a little bit of business. Then, like, oh crap, I got to tell you that. Like, oh, that shit is funny. Like, other people are doing the same thing. People like to listen to relatable stuff. Like,
that's true. People like to be in your business. Not really just be in your business, but
they like to know about you. They like to know about you.
And I'm so shut down and reserved and like.
Stop saying that, because you're not though.
But like to the world.
But stop saying that, because you're not. You don't have to be. Stop saying it, because if you keep saying that, then that's what you are. You on a whole podcast. Just get over it. Get over it.
Like, I like my privacy.
I may have your privacy because I feel like I'm also learning a balance too. Like, I post a whole lot of stuff and you really never know where I'm at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have my friends that be like, oh, you still on such and such? I'm like, girl, I got back 2 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm still posting stuff. But I don't like to, like, I'm a magician. Like, you don't know. So you just got to know how to, like, find that balance of privacy. I've been dating somebody for, like, 7, 8 months.
Bitch, I'm not get started on this one.
I mean,
I really could dig into this conversation.
Oh yeah, no, we're not doing
So
that. We're not doing
please
that.
don't open no can of worms.
But I am still open to dating other people as well. Because I am still single.
And that's a conversation to be had.
Oh yeah, I'm still single. So yes, this is single. So may the best man win.
Until they are married.
Yeah, like I want to be courted. I want to be courted. I want these men to fight to the death. And may the best man win. Like that's. I mean, hey, I will be that single cat lady if it comes down to it. Sis refused to settle.
I don't know. That's the move.
Yeah, I feel my husband is near though. I feel the energy very strongly. Yeah.
I love to be a wedding guest.
Yeah, you could come to the reception. Yeah, because it's just gonna be the twins.
But y'all can't come to the wedding? I can't come to the wedding?
No, I feel like I'm gonna be like Beyonce when it comes to like that. I'm like,
who coming?
Just his parents, my parents, our kids, and the pastor. And then the reception gonna be lit. Because I feel like whoever's gonna be in my marriage should be there.
That's true though. That is very true.
People that should
you know what? I told somebody not too long ago, they were like they were changing their date. Like she wanted to get married on a certain date. But it was like on a Monday or a Tuesday. I can't really remember, Monday or Tuesday. But the date aligns with something that meant something to them. She was like, and then someone else in the family was like, well, no, you can't do that because people come in. I was like, well, why do you care about these people?
Yeah.
This is about y'all. I get married when I want to get married.
Right.
They ain't gotta be there.
And I feel like I don't want to.
You can't take off work a couple hours to come to my wedding. Ain't that important to you? You should be there. Like go to work.
And I feel like with marriages, like you realize where people realize where they stand in your life.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Oh, well, I wasn't this role in the wedding. I must not, or I didn't get all that extra stuff. And I was like, honestly, I don't really want to deal with other people's feelings, the energy about anything. Because I see even if I did invite guests, I see so many people being surprised that they didn't get an invite. So I'd rather just not invite nobody. So that's just.
Trust me, I feel it, especially when you're going through things. And I've even felt that too when I'm going through something in my marriage and feel like I have nobody to turn to. But then where are all the people that was at the wedding, and they're supporting and there for you and all this, so not to say I didn't have anybody to call, but you still feel like, in a sense, you don't. Because you can't tell everybody everything.
That's true, but also, that's something I've also learned in this season as well. Be more comfortable with asking people for help or opening up to people because we be like longing for help, but it's like people can't read your mind. Because that was something I struggled with. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody like offering to help. Ain't nobody. It's like, well, bitch, nobody knew you needed help. Like, nobody knew. Like, you have to say something because people, even if people know you may be going through something, they may feel like, well, she ain't opened up about it, so I don't want to overstep.
Right.
You know.
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah, some people care so much. Some people care so much that they don't want to I don't know how she's gonna take it. So
yeah.
But yeah, this has been fun, girl.
It has been. We ready?
I mean, we doing whatever you want to, whatever the vibe is. I mean, I'm chilling. I'm about to spark a pretty roll.
I'm sure you are.
Because my eyes don't want to have my eyes looking crazy on camera.